Hello, and thank you for stopping by at Roast My Store. My name is Olga, and I'm a conversion strategist, and today I'd like to tell you and kind of give you an idea of what you will get if you will order a roast from us. So basically, as stated on our website, we will go through the entire shopping behavior funnel, and you can even provide us with promo codes so we can test the transaction process and review the success pages. But if not, that's totally fine. We will review everything up till the pay now button. You will receive a video, just same as this one, where we would go through the shopping behavior funnel and providing you comments and ideas of when and how you can improve. And alongside that, you will receive two files. One would be the presentation, explaining the roast, and another one would be the completed checklist. So we do believe that we can improve any website that there is in the internet, because there is no such thing that's perfect and ideal, and there are also something to improve, whether there's new functionality, design, copy, anything. We can work on that to make sure that more visitors convert. So to illustrate how we would go about the roast, let's imagine that such a big retail giant as Argos decided to order a roast, and how that roast would look like. So let me show you. We would start with the homepage, because as you know, most people land on the homepage, and it's, I think, a very popular fact that the 3 seconds is enough for the person to decide whether they want to stay on the website or they do not. And the homepage is something that usually determines that decision. So in this case, when we land on the page, and let's imagine we do not know that Argos is a big brand, we just moved to the UK and we don't know that. And actually, I do not really understand what they sell and why I should shop with them. They have 4 banners, and that is too much. They're all colorful. They say different things. There's something about Samsung, back to school, clothing, furniture. So I get an idea that I guess they sell everything, but what is the price range? It's completely not clear, starting from $350. But some songs are quite expensive, so what should I expect? Not really clear. Moreover, it's not even clear why should I shop here. Do they offer free returns, or what are the delivery types? Any kind of benefits that the store provides would be good to also include on the homepage, whether in the top bar or just slid them somewhere under the first banner. So, and actually, that would be one of the high priority improvements, would be to add a clear benefit-oriented value proposition for the main landing pages. So we can see that actually there are no clear value proposition currently, but if we look at the competitors, we can see that they have, for instance, John Lewis has one specific banner that stands out and one specific campaign that they promote, and that's way better, because having 4 leads to banner blindness or message blindness, when you see too much and you don't get any idea at all. And I actually really like how Mark and Spencer does it. They show one banner, yet they allow customers to click through different ones and understand which campaign or which category is something of their interest. Moreover, they also have here listed some store-wide benefits that apply to all customers, which is great because it allows them to distinguish them from the competitors. And it already thinks like, okay, I'll look here because they provide next day store collection. That's cool. I'll explore the website more. So the next thing that the homepage should show is what are the products that they sell. And actually here they sell a lot of stuff, and it's not super clear what are the main categories. It looks like I can find anything, but does Argos sell it, or are those just regular people reselling their stuff? It's completely not clear from how the homepage is built. And for instance, we think you'll like headphones, Legos, some kids' bicycle, photo frame, or whatever that is. Completely not relevant to me. And yeah, it's hard to say here what actually they sell, and the menu also doesn't help here because they have like shop, and then back to school, and then clearance. So is store related to stationery after all? Is it a store for the kids? What it is? So in this case, I'd suggest to include strong value proposition, which could be something along the lines, get everything you need for your daily life here, to show to people that actually this is a place where they can find anything they need. They don't have to be customers at 10 or 20 different shops. Everything they need, they can get here, from clothes to tech to furniture, all the supplies they need for their life. And yes, so the next one would be to present product assortment alongside the value proposition. And as mentioned, hard to tell what the product assortment is really. Whereas when we look at the competitors, we see that, for instance, House of Fraser, they have the menu, and even on the main banner, they clearly show and provide links to most popular categories. And underneath, we see some banners with some popular categories, again, which helps people to know what to expect. For instance, here I know that I will get to the page where they sell handbags. Whereas with this holiday shop, what will I get there? Camera, suitcase. Will I get the sunscreen there? Completely not clear. Whereas here, I know exactly what I will be getting, so it makes navigation easier and more intuitive. So when we evaluated homepage, let's imagine that we need to buy a product. And there are two ways how we can find the products. First of all, we can go through the menu. Let's imagine I need some bedding. Oh, easy. Okay. Home and furniture, beddings, duvet cover sets, duvet sheets, blankets. Let's go with duvet cover sets, and let's say I want a gray one. Okay, they have a sorting, that's very good. 3 products per line. However, there's a lot of blank space on the right and on the left. I would maybe make the website a bit wider and use more space on the screen to make the images bigger, because, for instance, to see the pattern of the bed sheets is very important, and also to understand kind of what material is used. Let's say we want a king size and we want it to be gray. The filter works very fast, that's cool. We can remove the filters by one or by all, that's really good. Then we also have the reviews, the badges I use to highlight the products. Okay, limited stock and great price and a lot of reviews. That sounds about right. So then we would evaluate the product page. So okay, we find the product, gray bedding set. Let's see if we will find it from the search. Bedding. Okay, actually, auto suggestion isn't used for specific and particular queries. Bedding, which is not that cool actually, but it works. That's good. So not that bad, but definitely could be improved. Because if we go back to our presentation, as I just showed, there was no auto suggestion for the search query grey bedding, whereas competitors such as Mark and Spencer, Debenhams, House of Fraser, they all had auto suggestion for such a specific and particular term. And Debenhams goes even beyond that, and they show that in different categories and sale and how many products are actually available, which is great because I already think there's 153 grey beddings in home category. That is awesome. I'll definitely find something I like and I want to explore more. So that would be another improvement to improve the suggestion and the logic of how auto suggestion for the search works. So next one, let's imagine we found our product, we reviewed the product page. In your browser we would go in detail, but here to make it faster, I'd like to go to the next step. Okay, so we landed in the cart. I actually do not see the coupon code here. Assume then it is in the checkout. And actually it's better to keep it in the cart because the closer the people are to pay now button, the less we want them to think about the price and to rationalize the price. Because if in the checkout they see the field for the promo code, they may think, no, it's too expensive. I'll go and check for the promo code. But in the cart, it's less intense, I'd say. So I'd suggest to keep it in the cart because I don't see it here, so I assume it is not. And actually, a big problem is it allowed me to add to the cart the product that is not in stock anywhere, and I didn't notice it. And I went to the cart, and I don't have an option to, let's say, subscribe to notifications to get notified when it's going to be back in stock. Not in stock, not in stock. They should change the button because a lot of information, you might not read through that. And there are different types of people. For instance, there are fast-paced customers who do not read. They read like name, price, size, add to cart. That's it. So the communication of the stock levels here should definitely be improved. Okay, let's go with this one. Let's pick pink. Not in stock. Not in stock. Another suggestion would be to write here whether the product is in stock or it is out of stock. And if it is out of stock everywhere, and if there's no option to subscribe to the notification when it's going to be back in stock, I'd suggest just remove those products because they only create more frustration for the customers. Again, out of stock. So hard to find a product. Yes, this one is in stock. Let's add it to the cart. Go to the trolley. And then we need to remove this. So let's see the checkout. Continue with delivery. Oh, okay, so the registration is forced. And generally, the forced registration is not a good sign because as it is told by Baymard Institute, around 35% of people actually abandon their cards because the registration is forced. So to make sure that people are willing to sign up and register, it would be good to add some bullet points on what are the benefits of signing up. For instance, you'll be able to reorder your product, you will be able to complete the checkout process faster, you will be able to track your order progress and delivery, etc. So say at least why people should sign up if you make them sign up. even though it doesn't guarantee any loyalty for the customer. And another thing would be allowing social sign-up. It's very popular now, and remembering all the passwords and all the emails you have for different accounts can be very tiring. So it's better to have social sign-ups, for instance, allowing signing up with Gmail, Facebook, or Twitter, any social account login. It would also improve the page a lot. And if we talk about forced registration and we look at the competitors, actually House of Razor has none. They allow guest checkout, and same goes for the Debenhams. So this is just a small part of what we would check in the roast. To see the full roast, you will have to fill out our form and send us a website you'd like us to roast, because there we would go in a greater detail. We will evaluate also additional CMS pages, etc. Because actually in the roasting process, we have 41 check and 9 groups, which we review and we compare your website against. And here you saw just a few to give you an understanding of how it will look. There's also a checklist that you will receive documenting every single thing that we reviewed in greater detail, what we reviewed, why it's important, whether the practice that we reviewed and evaluated is present on the website, what is a priority for the practice, and what is the score that was assigned. So basically here we say why value propositions are important, why it is important to illustrate what's going to be the pricing level of on the website, and all the other checks that we evaluate during the roast. And to sum up, Argos is 75-degree hot. It's a very good score. They do a lot of things right. However, even they, such a big giant in the retail and such a big store with e-commerce experience, has things to improve, as we saw, like improving improve the login page, for instance, providing social logins, reasons why to sign up with the page, improving homepage, improving search. Even they have a lot of things to work on. So do not hesitate to fill in the form and send us your website for the roast. And I'm really looking forward to roasting your store next. So bye-bye.